Ladies and gentlemen, put a 1 in the chat. All right, guys, so this is what's happening. I just left outside the courtroom, and Cassie's still on the stand testifying to the type of freak-offs that she and Mr. Combs was involved in. She talks about the multiple escorts that were hired through Backpage and Craigslist, and she also talks about the various locations where the escorts flew in from, and she had a few names that she provided to the ladies and gentlemen of the jury. There was one named Johnny, another one named the Punisher. I mean, I'm listening to these names. It's like watching a Marvel movie. There's another one named Danielle, and this is a man. And she testified that majority of the escorts were men. It was only one instance where there was a woman. Then she gives us very graphic, and I would just say, if you are, I would just put a safe warning here. She talks about having two men stand over her, urinating on her, and the prosecutor asked her about how did that make you feel, and she said, how would it made her feel pretty bad. She said that she was choking, and the prosecutor said, why were you choking? And then she goes into, both of them were, and this is just disgusting. They were doing things to her, doing the number one to her, and she just laid on the floor while they were doing it. And she said that in many cases that she booked the escorts, and then the prosecutor asked her who paid for this. She said she most of the time paid for it, but she got the money from Mr. Combs. So my question to you, ladies and gentlemen, is what she's describing is voyeurism. What she's describing is a lifestyle that those two were engaged in. And she said there were many times that she booked these escorts, and she used a service to book these escorts. And I'm going to go to the service that she used. Besides Backpage and Craigslist, there was an agency that she used on multiple occasions to book the escort service. We got a little noise in the background. Stand by. Very noisy, guys. This is New York City. This is the life we have in New York City right now. Oh, it's a ambulance. Okay, so before she goes into the very descriptive behavior the two or three engaged in, the prosecutor asked her describe the setting, and she goes in to say that Mr. Combs liked this very soft setting. It involved a lot of oil, hot candles. She said Mr. Combs laid hot candles on him. A lot of stuff is very salacious, and it does seems like this is a lifestyle that they both engaged in. Now, some would argue that she was forced into this, and some would say that she had an opportunity at some point to leave. However, when you listen to her testimony, and she talks about the multiple times that she booked these escorts, and they talked about, the prosecutor asked her about how was she able to be able to provide the visuals to these various escorts. They brought up a binder a binder where they had pictures of various escorts, and she said, look through the binder, see if you recognize these men. And she spends about, it seemed like it was forever, because it seemed like she looked at every page, and around 5 minutes later, she raises her head and says, okay, I recognized all these escorts. Some she knew their real first and last name, but they all had different stage names. She even had a name for herself. Her name was Jackie Starr. This was the name that she used when she booked the escorts. So she didn't use her real name. She went under a pseudonym, Jackie Starr. So I think Jackie Starr's gonna start trending now, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm showing you the superstars of the game. Infamous, Sylvia, you see Tessa.
Okay.
Right. You see Tessa.
Okay. So this is a lot of people in the background making a lot of noise. We have a lot of rain because my notes are getting wet. And they say the name of one of the escorts, his real name, but I'm not going to say that right now, put his real name out there. But they said his name. I don't know if any other outlets are going to report it right now, but they did say his name.
Tessa here. Tessa, no Tessa. Yeah, she was just here. Infamous Sylvia is here. She's from Atlanta.
Okay, so they're talking over the video, so stand by, guys. Oh, the prosecutor asked, in what cities did you guys hire the escorts? She says New York, Miami, and Los Angeles. So that's where the prosecutors will try to prove trafficking as well as prostitution. I do feel that based on there are receipts that Cassie has, because she booked certain escorts with a credit card, but most of the escorts was paid in the end with cash. And the prosecutor asked her, where did you get the cash from? Well, Sean. She kept referring to Diddy as Sean. Sean provided me with the cash. Sean provided me with the cash. She kept on saying, Sean provided me with the cash. Sean provided me with the cash. So the prosecutors were clear that they were trying to make sure that the ladies and gentlemen of the jurors and you and me know that she didn't have the cash. Sean provided her with the cash. And then when asked how much did these escorts cost, she said anywhere from $1,500 to $6,000. And then the prosecutor asked, can you distinguish between the $1,500 and $6,000? Can you distinguish the difference between what was $1,500 and what was $6,000? And it gets very descriptive. And she says certain things that was done, the escorts were paid $6,000, and it was very, I'll just say, very disgusting, by the way. But again, we're still looking for the RICO. We see the FRICO, but we want to see the RICO. So we're not there yet with the RICO, because it does appear that she called, and someone would argue she made the calls and booked these multiple escorts. Sean never booked the escorts. She did it. She went through and searched the backstage. They used the agency out in Vegas, I believe. They used the agency, but she made all the calls. She made all the bookings. She ultimately paid for it, but she said Sean paid for it. Now, would you be surprised if the defense come back and say, hey, how can we prove that Sean paid for it when cash is not traceable? Because I think that may be an argument that the defense is going to make. Well, because there's no receipts, then perhaps you could have paid for this out of your money. We'll see. And that's a good question. Someone said, does Cassie have immunity? That's a very good question, because I'm not the brightest guy in the world, but if you're booking escorts and you're paying the escorts with cash, How do the people know that you didn't pay with your own money? Just because Sean has a lot of money don't mean he spends all his money. Let's be honest here. That could be an argument that the defense can make. Because Sean paid, because she said Sean paid with cash, they had to establish that it was really paid with cash. Let's be honest here, guys. I don't want to BS you guys. There is a opportunity for the defense to capitalize off of that. Now, if there was Cash App, Venmo, you know, the thing that Matt Gaetz did when he was paying the girls off, he used Venmo and Cash App, or his Cash App. That was a paper trail. Where is the paper trail in this case? Cassie also said, while she was on the stand, that Sean wanted to make sure, Sean, not Diddy, not Puff, Sean wanted to make sure that the escorts weren't law enforcement. She said Sean wanted to make sure of that. So now we have an introduction into perhaps having knowledge that what they were doing was wrong. Because she essentially said that she was wondering why he wanted to know where the police or law enforcement. Because it gives the impression that Sean knew that what they were doing was illegal. And that's what the prosecutors was able to put out there in the atmosphere, that if Sean would want to make sure these escorts weren't law enforcement, then he knew or had to know what he was doing was wrong. Put a 1 in the chat if you follow what I'm saying right now. Put a 1 in the chat if you follow what I'm saying right now. Because if Sean knew that what he was doing was wrong, if his defense is that what he was doing, he didn't believe what he was doing was wrong, then why would he ask Cassie to make sure these escorts weren't police? Think about that. I see what they're doing. They weaving a nice little package. They're trying to. Because if they believe that Cassie, what Cassie said about Sean wanted to make sure the escorts weren't police, then Sean had to know what he was doing was illegal. So that was part of the testimony that came out just moments ago. I had to come downstairs because there was a lot of, it was a lot going on with Cassie. Hold on a second now. There was an exhibit. There was an exhibit that was shown to the jurors where you can see that there was a room that Cassie took the picture in. Cassie was in a room. There was a red lights. It was like the red lights in the basement. It was a red room with smoke, and she goes into describing. It was some very interesting details. She goes into describing the mood of the room and how Sean wanted this atmosphere created for their freak-offs. So I'm gonna tell you, ladies, today was a very explosive day in testimony. I had to put the cameras down. I had to put them away. I had to walk in the courtroom because I needed to feel the essence of what was happening in the courtroom. And when I walked in there, and then walked out, I felt like I needed to shower because there was a lot of stuff being said, ladies and gentlemen. And while some would say it's not criminal, it was still disgusting. But that doesn't mean anything. They didn't do this one time. They did this a bunch of times. And here's another thing that I want you to understand. When they were in New York, I'm gonna paint a picture. And her address came out, and I think it was already published. She had a place on the West End in New York City. The West End. The West End. And I'm sorry. They were in a very prestigious community, and they were bringing all these escorts in. Here's something else I didn't see. There was a video that you guys saw on the internet about couple of months ago where this other escort was arrested in Miami, Florida, or some part of Florida, where he said he was a escort for Sean and Cassie. Well, they didn't show that picture yet. We haven't seen that picture. Most of the escorts were black or Latino, and they were 99% of them were men, with one exception. It was one woman. So there's a lot coming out today. We will be doing a recap tonight on the testimony today, because today is probably the most pivotal day of the prosecution's case, because they basically trying to paint a picture where Cassie was coercion to doing all this. It got so bad she had two men standing over her, pissing on her. She was choking, and it was an instance where the only time the person stopped doing what he was doing was when she raised her hand. She was on the floor and she raised her hand up, and then Sean told the escort to stop what he was doing, or basically stop it. He interceded and said, no, you're doing too much. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is a lot to take in, but it's happening, and she's testifying. So I'm definitely going to be there for the cross-examination, because I want to see how the defense is going to show the jurors that this was consensual. And they got to prove that. They got to. There's going to be an attack on her character. Rest assured, they're not letting her get off the stand after painting this picture, because while Sean gave the direction, she participated in it. But here's the other part to this. The video that most of us have seen is a very violent video. And if she was scared of Sean, then she would likely do whatever Sean asks. So, to his detriment, that video, coupled with the degrading, disgusting things that was done to her, and it was degrading and disgusting, despicable, he may have a problem. And as I think and listen and thinking, I got daughters. And I don't know how her parents would feel hearing all this degrading, disgusting things that was done to her by two men, one of which was paid to be in that room. This is disgusting. It's disgusting. But again, ladies and gentlemen, all the evidence hasn't been shown, so we have to wait until we hear all the evidence. But I heard a lot, ladies and gentlemen. I heard a lot. And I'm going back in there to listen to more. Hold on. I got somebody. Stand by, ladies and gentlemen. Stand by. Make sure you're hitting the like button. Listen. Wait, hold on. Okay, we got 259 there. I need you guys, before I do this interview, I need you guys to hit the like right now. I'm gonna let them keep on walking. But I need for you to hit the like right now. Hit the like right now. And I'm gonna tell you, ladies and gentlemen, as I sat by and listened to this testimony with a colleague, I want you to hear, it's not just me. I looked around that room. I looked at the woman in the room. I looked at the men in the room. And I'm saying to myself, this is very descriptive. Okay, listen, I'm not going to bring them over here because you guys are not hitting the like button. Hit the freaking like button right now, ladies and gentlemen. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. I'm going to get them over here when I see that number. Yeah, get that number to 150. Let me know when that number gets to 150. But we got to hurry up, guys, because I don't want them to walk away. Get it to 150 real quickly, guys. Come on. Okay. He's talking to someone right now, but come on, run these numbers up, guys. We listen. It's raining out here. I got a whole umbrella here.
because of a situation. Remember the movie Death Remnant? Lawrence Tate played the character. Remember when he argued with his baby mother? And he said, whose baby it is? Is it me
Okay,
or
guys,
him?
we don't have the numbers yet. We don't have the numbers yet, guys. We don't have the numbers
It might
yet.
not be your baby.
We don't have the numbers yet, guys.
And he snapped, right?
He's still over there. I want to bring him over here, but we don't have the numbers yet.
He might be the father the whole time. He loved the little girl. He snapped. Now, Diddy is different. I know about abusers. Abusers every day think of a way to find a way to be Cassie.
I couldn't take it, man. I couldn't take it.
Could be you on your phone.
I could not take it.
Could be you on Uber Eats. And Diddy is like, you always on that phone. Let me see.
This. I've covered many trials, and I'm gonna tell you the description and bravery for her to be sitting there saying
Who's
this
this
stuff.
John?
Yeah.
What?
What was a high point for you? Because I see, I didn't want to tell people that. I didn't want to tell people that. And I mean, you sat in there. You sat in there and listen to this. How do you feel?
You could wear something a little bit.
Yes, yes. That's why the camera's not.
You would get your ass beat.
No, listen. You can be objective, but you also listen to the facts to help your objectivity. You listen to the facts. I'm not putting you on camera, but it was gruesome. Oh, that's gruesome. That's pretty objective. Yeah, it was pretty descriptive. And it's setting the tone and setting the mood for the room and all that. That was just, it almost sounded like a horror movie, don't you? Like he pointed out with the walls and everything, it sounded like a horror movie.
Bandit on the glass coffee table when he was on vacation.
See, soon, tomorrow. When you flying back out? Thursday. Okay.
When it comes to Cassie, Cassie was 19.
Oh, see, I didn't see that one. I didn't listen, guys. I didn't see you hit the 100.
Okay? That was her man. They both were young and they looked at Diddy as a big brother. The whole time Diddy is like little
Well. Let me say something again. While the description was so scary and stand by, guys. Stand by.
And as time goes on, it reveals.
Why the description of what happened was very gruesome.
Grandma, why your teeth so big? Grandma, why your
There's a part of me that's saying that, damn, why didn't she leave? What, did the money hold her there? What, the fear of losing everything? Could that be a factor? Can I even say that? Would the fear of her losing everything
Diddy the same thing. Diddy was nice.
stop her from reporting everything?
Then tells her sign this contract. 10 album deal. That's a slave contract. Right? Then
I don't know, guys. This is very troubling.
Ryan found out what was going on.
Very troubling.
And his ass had to run the unit. And he blackballed him.
How you doing, man?
But you remember Louis? Because that's what sure about Louis. When he was in
You know, the thing that the family is listening, his family's in the courtroom, they listen to the depiction of their freak-offs. I can only imagine what his kids are going through right now. I can only imagine.
No, that's the basketball player, John Sally's girl. Sarah Chapman.
Okay, I see that, Miss Ali. Well, here's the thing.
Now, did you tell
Here's the thing. He never. She wanted to be with him. We do know that, but he might have been torn between Kim and their behavior. And I had said in the courtroom, I said, my God, what did Kim go through? Did he just start this with Cassie? What did Kim go through? You know, and I'm thinking about the children. What are the children thinking? Did their mother go through this as well? Am I wrong to think that, ladies and gentlemen? You think the children think that the mother go through the same thing that Cassie went through?
These guns in the club. Right. Okay. Well, the same thing he did with Cassie, where he wanted
Yeah,
to bring guns in the club.
Puffy was very powerful. Let's be honest, he's a very powerful man. Very powerful man. But having the woman that you love treating her like a piece of trash is sad. It's sad. And I'm being as objective as I can, but the things that he was doing with this younger, impressionable individual, I don't know, guys. I'm just kind of torn here a bit.
Well, check this out.
Cassie's gonna be on the stand for a while. She's gonna be on the stand for a while, ladies and gentlemen, because they're just lining it up right now. They're lining it up right now. But it's probably the worst day of testimony, if I could be quite honest. Probably the worst day to go home and think about what you heard today. Probably pretty bad. And I'm watching these young reporters that is in the courtroom, and they listening to this. And a lot of women, there are more women in this courtroom than men. And they're listening to this. And then thinking about the makeup of the jury, the jurors.
What did the jurors say?
Baby, it's pretty rough.
But here's the problem, though.
So you say I'm really biased at the AUSA, huh? Yeah. We got to have a conversation about this. This is crazy, ladies and gentlemen. This is crazy.
Baby boy. And sex. See, remember, nobody's talking about Rico. It is an angry truck, but you know what?
I think they're gonna get Cassie off that stand. They're not gonna keep her there longer than 5 o'clock. I would think they would be very foolish to keep her on the stand longer than 5 o'clock. After hearing all this, oh my God. Stand by, guys. Stand by.
Did you have a lot of fans yelling out loud right now, bro? Once I see the band pull up,
Okay. All right, let me read some comments. I think the testimony is out of sequence just to get her on the stand before she delivers. Tiffany, please, you're right, and that's what the sense that I'm getting as well. That she's 9 months pregnant, and they need to get her on the stand and off the stand, because if she had the baby today, her testimony would pretty much be done. It would pretty much be done. So they got enough of testimony in. And what happens, I just thought about this. What happens if she goes into labor before the defense has the chance to cross-examine? Think about that. If she goes into labor before the defense has an opportunity to cross-examine her, then now we have only a one-sided view of the testimony. So I think it behooves the prosecution to hurry up with their examination, because if the defense doesn't have an opportunity to cross-examine her, they may ask for a mistrial. This could go into a mistrial. Did anyone think about that? Based on the way this case is moving, if they don't have an opportunity, defense, to cross-examine her, will this trigger a mistrial? Will it trigger a mistrial? So these are things that should be considered, and why is imperative that she is examined by both sides. Someone said they would cross-examine her in the hospital. In the hospital, oh my God. So this is explosive testimony. I say explosive, more graphic. It's very graphic. And what I keep hearing is, when the prosecutor asks, who did this? I did. Who directed you to do this? And they use the word directed. Think about the word directed. It appeared that he was directing her in everything that she was doing. I kept hearing the word directed. Mr. Combs directed me. Mr. Combs directed me. Who did it? I did it. Who told you? Mr. Combs did. So we're going to see. We're going to see the entire testimony later on. And hopefully we can bring more by way of the transcripts later today. Tiffany, you're right. Directing equal right. You're right. Directing, but they had to prove that. And you're right. Directing equals racketeering. Who booked the hotels? Who? Because you hear a lot of talk about the employees did this, my assistant did that. There is others that participated in facilitating the freak off, but I have to see the other side. I have to. I agree, Tiffany. I'm listening to prosecutors. The prosecutors, Ms. Johnson. Ms. Johnson is cross-examining. Correction. Ms. Johnson is examining Cassie, and I'm listening to the verbiage used by the prosecutor in asking these particular questions. So we'll see. Here's the other thing. I just saw a comment in this section. Will this testimony bring out others who will substantiate this? Because we're hearing Cassie now. Who are the other witnesses or accusers that would echo what Cassie is saying? That's going to be significant as well. I interviewed Cassie. I interviewed Cassie at the BET Hip Hop Awards, and then I covered her early on when she came out. I haven't released those photos yet, but I've definitely interviewed her, and I'll be honest with you. I don't know if I told you guys, but when I interviewed Cassie, it appeared that she was kind of guarded on what she could say, and she almost looked a little, I don't want to say scared, but very careful what she said. And she kept on looking back at Puffy, because Puffy was further down on the carpet, not too far down, maybe 2 people down, and I was talking to her on the carpet. I interviewed Misa as well. Misa, I shot Kim Porter, when she was a high fashion model. So I'm just thinking about what I remember about that interview. And I promise you, ladies and gentlemen, I didn't get that vibe that she was a alpha female at all. So I don't know why Misa's on a walker. I don't know, and it's a medical issue. I don't ask people why they're on a walker. I don't ask them that. Tiffany, I agree with you. I totally agree with you. And here's the other part, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the other part. And you're going to be mad at me, but I'm going to say it anyway. The man should be protecting the woman from this type of stuff. If that's your queen, that ain't how you treat a queen. That's not how you treat a queen. If you're going to be honest, but you don't want to be honest. That's not how you treat a queen. That is not how you treat a queen. You're beating her, you're kicking her, you're doing this, you run down the hall with a towel. Yeah, you're pretty scary. She has knowledge that you allegedly had something to do with Kid Cudi's car being blown up. I don't know, guys. I don't know about this one. I don't know. This one right here is going to be a hard one. This ain't an open and shut case by no stretch of the imagination. I was listening to a radio station, ladies and gentlemen, last night, and it was Power 103 and 105 in New York. And I'm listening to the personality. He posed a question to his audience. It was just this disgusting question. I'm like, you on the radio? They give anyone a microphone. He asked a disgusting question, and I'm listening to it. I'm saying, why is this crapping me on the radio? And we're on the heels of a very big trial in hip hop, and he's asking the most degrading question, and they let this go on the radio station. Just disgusting. Guys, I'm just reading some of the comments. Stand by. Oh my goodness. And I have heard stories of Kim getting up, getting assaulted as well. I've heard this before. This is not a lie. I've heard the story before. that Kim was getting assaulted. I have in fact heard the story before. No, you don't treat no woman like that. Listen, I mean, when you guys, make sure you're tuned in tonight, because I'm going to be going over the transcript tonight. I'm going to be going over the transcript tonight, and I want to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, if you have sensitive ears, you might not want to tune in. That is just a warning. You might not want to tune in. Someone just typed in the comment, "Your country, you don't know how to spell." You don't know how to spell. I'm going live tonight on YouTube, but I'm going live tonight. I'm going to be reading the transcript. You definitely want to tune in. This is verbatim, word for word, that what's coming out the courtroom today, word for word. I might have to drink a Red Bull, ladies and gentlemen. No, I don't know about that. The Red Bull. I bought 2 Red Bulls, and I never opened either one of them. I might get some coffee or something. Get my wings. Oh my God. We don't know who's crossing Cassie yet. We don't know. We don't know, ladies and gentlemen. We don't know. All right, guys, I have to, I'm going to stay here for a little while longer. I want to also, this is for you content creators that are on your phones all day. You get one of these handy dandy, reliable battery packs, you can go all day. I done charged laptops, I done charged my watch up with this, I done charged 2 phones, and I still have 100, it seems like I have like 100% battery life. This is a, only 100 watts. Pretty cool. But this thing comes in handy. I don't worry about battery life. I'm gonna tell you something else, guys. This is a little trick and why I gotta stay in shape. I'm gonna tell you why I gotta stay in shape. There was an opportunity to capture the family coming out the courthouse. All the press is lined up trying to get the shot. They have press with ladders They had presses with apple boxes. I had a lamp pole. I climbed the lamp pole, and I was the highest person among all the media because I got on the lamp pole and got the shot. Right over there. I'm sure someone got the video. I'm the only one that was on the lamp pole getting the shot. That's why it's important to stay in shape, because you got to be in good shape to really do what I do as far as with carrying heavy equipment and interchanging lenses and running to get to the other side to get the shot. You got to be in good shape or decent shape. Like, I'm looking at the crowd right now. Everyone is like kind of doing the same thing. But if you do the same thing, you're gonna get the same shot. I can't get the same shot. I need a different shot. A little education on how to be a better aggressor. Your audio sounds good. Thank you. Oh, this thing is. Ooh, I love you. This thing came in handy. I'm walking around. I can talk all day. My battery is fully charged. I can't. Wait a minute. What's my? Okay, it's my car. Like a ton of cables. You have to show up for the occasion in worst case scenario. Hey, Lassie. Yes, absolutely. Where you going? Right, so you get through that security real quick. Put it right here.
Because it's about to probably end.
Yeah, yes, it is.
Uh,
You can keep your press with you. Don't keep your press card with you. Just want to run in.
No.
You got no coins, no keys, or nothing.
No, nothing, because they even make you take off your jacket.
Oh my God.
So this way.
Is the one in the first floor?
Yeah, the first one.
All right.
This way, run right in.
Hurry, go, you go. Is it? No, it's open. Just gotta push it. Go. You going to the revolving door? It's 4:48. The building's not closed. It's closed at 5 o'clock. Yeah, go to this door. Can you go to that door?
This is it. I'm leaving.
I was in the courtroom.
That's for you.
I was in the courtroom, and I can tell you,
What's your time?
she wasn't crying. She wasn't crying. They didn't let me. Oh my goodness.
It's okay, because I'm going home. I've been to
No, don't wait till you go home. Go to.
No, I'm going to go probably to.
Oh, I can tell you where. I tell you the man for this. And they go my garage. You just go right down the garage. Man, where I park my car.
No, it's fine. It's okay. I'm going to just go to the ladies' room at the hotel, because this shouldn't be that much longer. I'm going to see.
Yeah, they're gonna get out at 5 o'clock. Yeah, she woo, man, her testimony, man. Woo. Oh my goodness. I'm surprised that door is locked.
I kind of figured that out.
Well, you know that door's open.
Yeah, you can't. You gotta go do security.
Oh boy.
I should have done it earlier.
Let me put this on mute. Hold on. All right, guys, I had to turn the audio, turn the mic off because you guys be ear hustling. I ain't that guy. They coming out that door anyway. So you might as well move. There's nothing over here. You might as well move it.
That's not mine.
Huh? What's not yours?
That, I'm just making sure that we've been on this.
Oh, this is mine. This is mine. Like this.
I don't think they care about the exits. Only if it's something new that I can show.
Yeah, I think unless there's another witness coming in, and this is going to be the vibe for the rest of the week.
I just gotta go this way, okay?
Which way? Hold on, let me grab this.
Okay, wait. This might be 415 cash returns back to repack. Now, how did you know who to reach out to? Sean would tell me during the session how would you know
You say Sean.
to move to the next step. Sean.
Sean. She always say Sean. Sean told me.
And whatever is agreed upon shall be given to him. Anything.
I don't want to say a brunch, but
And if you look up the definition of anything, anything means anything.
How's it going so far?
good. Everything good. You?
That's great.
So we had to
You look
see a
like
little
a
jumper. You know you got a new fuser
Okay,
from
okay.
them streets. How you think I got away with my heat? So right, boom. Hey, what do you think happened? Brian changed my life. So boom, right? So now I'm like, yo, Brian, you know you like, cop, you the white cop. Ready for the white cop? Brian say that got me. He said, look.
I saw it yesterday falling out right here with the
I was a little tired of staying, but I brought my seat to No, we can't watch no trial person. We can follow him right now. Any minutes. Well, I mean, she's still on the stand, so she has to get done, and they have to. So probably 5:30.
That might have been, that was, yeah, that was the guy that was like filming.
I was scared to sit on it, but it's strong. It's strong.
Why?
They got the vibes right behind me.
Why were
Yeah, no, it's good to sit on it.
Because it wasn't a federal case.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, Corey, do a poll. Somebody has to do a
That's
poll for
I
it.
believe something just said it was not a federal case. Right? Am I right about that?
Ah, thank you, Bill.
We're not going to seek this on.
I'll love my coffee. Coffee and water.
Oh, thank you. I can't read your name.
Stand by, guys. Stand by.
Looking for the umbrella that's under your name. Then you heard the art
Coffee makes it well. I live on coffee.
Keep me charged all day. I mean, you just all day. Look at the battery. See how it's still strong it is? use it all day. I use it for charging my house.
So I was like, but I don't want to work out a lot today. So she gave me images of each day. That's it. It was like,
solar back. Solar back. They can charge it. Yeah, but not with weather like this. You need to serve.
I thought they wanted me to run or ride bikes, but I fucking hate running. So I actually work on my running to improve my cardio.
Wait, stop at the park. Sherry, did you know our wrestler?
Right. Is she still on the stand?
Husband didn't walk out? When was this? Husband walked out just now, or is he in there?
Sure did. I can
Oh, yeah. Because they want to sausage.
Still hot shot attorney. What's the name? I can't remember. You went to his office? You don't know why you went to his office? Oh, you went to choose something. Let's get the video. Bring the camera to shoot it. And frame it nice.
We're waiting.
I haven't, but I'm supposed to get notifications.
Don't worry, when they come out, I'm going to get up.
Oh yeah, what's
No, I'm going to get up because I'm just sitting the rest of my life. Don't worry, you guys aren't going to miss anything.
1635 or 15, you get an extra one.
It's on and off rain. Now it's humid. Humid and on and off rain.
I feel like you need that.
No, I think it's just
You're going to leave? You're leaving? Up here because the door's open. Yeah.
They have a guy with the 1K. Light up the inside.
Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate it. How you doing? I'm not sure. Somewhere. Thank you, Rachel. Wait, 200 tickets, 150.
Thank you. Don't stand right now. Thank you so much.
Not yet. They went over. They were supposed to end at 4. Yeah, they're definitely wrapping. 5 o'clock now. Yeah, they're definitely wrapping. Any minute now. 5:30.
You're like my guy said that he needed when you were telling me about like you got a guy.
Live updates on ABC, guys.
A lot of ChatGPT is my guy.
Thank you.
That's a good thing, Teddy. Thank you.
Just now?
Well, there's no vehicle here. No, no. The court's done from other vehicles. Right. What? The vehicle's going to be right here. So
That would mean they're coming out.
Everybody check. Is it done?
That's how you know they're coming out once the bank comes out.
yeah.
Cassie's done. Yeah, it's done.
Do it.
Did anyone get Cassie today?
No, she's not going to be showing up.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
No, I'll probably get one of them to swing. Sean Combs are both be running out like the garage.
Yeah. So Sean, he gets a VIP
Back to Brooklyn.
with U.S. Marshals.
Exactly. No, they're such high profile. They're not going to see either one of them. We had a jury come out earlier, thought he was dead, but there's just they can't show the juror's face. It's on a different case. We thought it was this case, but that was a juror for a different case.
What? Did he?
No. Because you can't see who they are.
He had a badge on? He had a badge on?
No, it was a juror that had he got sick, so they brought him out on the stretcher.
Oh, okay.
They put the blanket over his face because no one's supposed to know who they are. They can get influenced. Like if you saw your friend Bob on the stretcher, oh, I know him. I'm going to call him. You're in that trial. Blah, 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 you know.
Right.
Embezzled the whole mess of fucking money.
No, they got to cover the
He got parted by Trump.
We would definitely heard about that if someone died inside of it. But it was from a different case. Guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the brothers. I'm talking to people. Hey, just jump hard and did it. I don't, it went so fast, I'm not sure it was there.
We got providers.
This is not going 8 weeks. No way.
No, I don't think so either.
Oh, absolutely.
What's that in the line? It's crazy. Let me get it.
It may go a month.
Yep. So I'm making my stuff out of the way here.
So this is just pretty much like
We're going to start trampling over here.
My battery's at 15%.
I'm going to put this against over here so it doesn't get.
Hopefully these last a little bit long, so it'll be okay.
watch my shit for a second.
Have it out. An umbrella over here so we can trample around.
It's about to go down, ladies and gentlemen. It is about to go down. Stand by, guys. It is about to go down. Locked and loaded. Make sure you hit the like. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. We are about to see them come out. Hold on. Hold on. That door's moving.
Connie's gonna toss us.
You know, I got restricted for early.
Restricted for what?
Talking about the case. I had to go back off and back on and change the belts over.
You see the plan?
Gotta be careful.
That's what they're waiting for.
Yes, that's big out.
Hey guys. Poland, what's up?
Guys,
Yeah.
see the pinned comment, Tony J? Can everybody follow her? She's starting to live stream.
Oh, this is one to the,
My sister, Tony J. She'll be live tonight. Everybody can follow Tony J. Good vibes. Flying down lines.
Okay, we're gonna turn this around. and we're going to get our position. Switch your camera around. Stand by, guys. Stand by. Stand by. Stand by. Stand by. They're just waiting for their ride. Ladies and gentlemen, they're just waiting for their ride to pull up. Once I see their vehicle pull up, then I know they're coming out.
There's SUV coming.
You see it?
Yeah.
Mercedes?
No, black man.
Okay. So it should be.
Not that bus.
Not the bus. Not the bus.
Not the bus. One.
They're coming right. Oh, they're coming the other way, guys. Right behind me. Right behind me. Right behind me. Right behind me. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
No, that's Cassie.
Let's go. Excuse me. Excuse me. Make a hole. Make a hole.
Yeah.
Coming through. Watch your back. Hot water.
That was Cassie's husband. Yeah, bring her in and out with that.
Okay, no. Okay. Oh, wow. Once again, guys, caught him slipping.
Who's looking for the black cars?
Everybody knows who the guy in his
We're probably going to
today.
Guys, did you see that? Did you see that, ladies and gentlemen? Did you see that? Woo. They can't keep up with me, guys. They cannot keep up with me. I had to tell them, there you go right there. Hold a second. Okay, guys. I keep them moving, guys. I keep them on their toes, guys. There they go right there. There they go. Everybody turn around. They running. I caught them again. They slipping. Okay. Okay. You like the hot water? Hot water. You know, people don't want to be around the hot water. They're gonna move out the way all the time. Every day. I know for a fact that they had to get past me, so I'm not running over there because they're gonna have to get past me. I know for a fact. Put your hand on the steering wheel, man. Put your hand on the steering wheel.
That doesn't matter. I'm just gonna crash it.
This guy has both his hands out the window at the steering wheel riding. I'm like, what the heck going on here? Put your hand on the steering wheel. Oh my goodness. You can't make this crap up. I should have took his picture. They would have had his license tape tomorrow.
I'm like right by here.
Okay. We got some rain, guys. I'm gonna have to put the umbrella on. You don't want Unc to be sick out here, do you? That's how I'm rolling right now, player. Boy, I had them running, guys. They were running.
You have your mic on you.
No, listen. They ran, but it was Cassie's husband, Alex Fine. You don't want to miss an opportunity. You want to be able to shoot a question. Had them running, guys. Had them running. I see something. So what I see, ladies and gentlemen, down the block, if you can see that blinking light all the way down, that is a SUV waiting. So they didn't get the call yet to come. But I'm not gonna tell them down there because I know they're gonna have to pass me first. He knows I'm not with the crowd. They're all down there. Okay. And what I just seen. They're running. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Here we go. Mr. D, how are you today? He's coming.
Mark, what's going on, Mark?
You like that? You like that, right?
Oh, that's right. Okay.
What happened? Nobody back there?
No,
Is he family?
Mr. Donaldson, attorney.
Oh, right.
See, listen. I tell you, I'm trying. It's Mr. Xavier Donaldson. Did you get it? Go. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Guys, I'm gonna turn around this way, guys. Stand by, because I can see everything moving. Turn around this way. Yeah, come on in here. Get on up in here. Get on up in here.
Listen, waiting on my Uber.
No, they ain't driving in that one. I see a car right all the way down with the hazard lights on. So they're waiting for the call. That's what they're doing. They're waiting for the call to come out. Let's see here. I want to get Brian still. I didn't get him yet since I've been here.
Yeah, he was here yesterday. He was a little bit of press yesterday, but he doesn't really talk.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't. That's his style. I mean, he's getting paid to fight a case, not to talk to the media.
That part. Just watching me work at work.
I'm sorry we didn't have heavy rain today.
I know.
It might. Let's pray it don't have too much.
Your hair gonna be frizzled. Get under this umbrella, girl.
Your hair gonna be frizzled. What's your name? Thank you.
Dennis Byron. You're gonna have a jerry curl tomorrow morning.
Well, you know that's why we got flat irons and pressers.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
So either way.
Here they go. That's it right there. Yeah, that's them. Let's go. That's the car right there.
Oh, they.
Sprinter coming. Sprinter coming. Heads up.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Help you. Let's go down. Let's go. No, you think?
Well, they normally stop right.
I listen. Come on now. I listen. Come on.
That's really doing.
Excuse me. Sorry. Put you back hot water. Yeah. Move the keep moving. Excuse me. Don't. I'm shooting right here.
Yeah, they're moving.
Yeah, we're just going by.
Just going by? Yeah. I'm shooting right here. Please.
Everyone's out here. It's $1 to be made.
Okay, period. Okay, that's it.
Like I said, I think the office is like, please don't sit anymore.
Yeah, I got that 6 feet under control. That sounds good to me.
No, you can't. You can't say it. Go.
The back of the line is this way. Watch
The back of the line. The back of the line.
Please. We don't need any.
The back of the line's that way. Go that way, please. That way. Yeah.
Look at that way.
No, laser.
We gotta stay off of the bed. We can't lean on the bed.
You're gonna keep me wet, huh? You're gonna keep me wet.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's all right.
No, it's okay. Do not scratch that car with your umbrella. Belongs to somebody, and you will be paying the insurance. Right behind you. You're too close. Don't let the hair touch you. I'm sorry. I think I'm just gonna walk to my car. There's too much going on. It's right here.
Yeah. Come around this way.
Are they saying that Cassie left already?
Oh yeah, she left. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that, but I was just like, I don't think she's gonna come out.
No, I think she's still in the courthouse.
Oh, okay.
You stay dry. I'm good.
I might just run to the car.
We can't even go
No, you good. You good.
We can't even go that far. We can't even go that far. We got to keep this lane clear. She don't work here. And the umbrella cannot touch that bag. And she don't work here. See what you want.
Well, I don't want to cut me off.
Oh no, well yeah.
I'll let her rock out right now. Let her rock out. She can rock out right now.
No, like that. Just like that.
She's been causing havoc for the past 2 days, child. Literally. You sure you don't want to keep it?
No. Well, I want you to hold umbrella, but I want to do something. I'm gonna use this pole here, and you hold my phone 1 second.
Okay.
I'm gonna do my Spider-Man.
You're Spider-Man?
Excuse me.
See what happens? That's what I'm talking about when there's people too close. You can get injured. Nobody respects the 6-foot rule anymore.
Oh, there you go.
Oops, sorry.
Sorry.
That's right.
There she is. That's Gloria already.
Watch your umbrella.
You need to make sure you give her her space. I told you yesterday.
Your umbrella's in the shot. You probably don't need the umbrella. Your umbrella's in the shot. Oh, shh. Hey, Gloria. I'm up here. All right. I see you. I climbed the pole. You can see where I'm at, right? See right there. Put a 1 in the chat if you think I got a good angle, guys. Put a 1 in the chat. It's just slippery, that's all. All right.
I do have to run to my car.
Oh, so can you fold it, close it up, and just put it where I can get it?
Okay, is this yours too?
That's mine, yep, that's mine right there. So I'm gonna come down here. Yeah, I want to step on the box.
Okay.
And we'll leave that right there. And when they come out, I'll get back up.
As long as you be careful, okay?
Oh yeah, yes, absolutely.
Should I put this here?
Yeah, just slide it like between the pole and the box. The wood.
Right here?
Yeah, lay it down.
Oh, lay down.
Yeah, lay it down. All right, thank you.
No problem.
See you tomorrow? Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, I'll see you tomorrow.
All right. I'm only moving now, guys, until they come out. I'm gonna zoom it in, guys. I'm gonna zoom it in for you.
About what? No, truly.
Call me. I'm not gonna break my neck. Call me. But I'm gonna get the shot. That's what I do, guys. That's what I do.
All right.
Okay, they're starting to come out. Here we go. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Here we go. Money shot, guys. Money shot.
This is what happened, right? This is what's going on to my right. To the left is sex
We're gonna go higher. Go higher. They're going in. They're going in the van. Everyone going in. They're going in. All right, guys. All right, you see them getting in the van. You see. Come on, guys. You see what I can see. All right, make sure you're liking it, guys. I'm holding on to a pole in one phone, guys. Doing this for you guys. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go, guys. Okay. Excuse me. Excuse me.
It was the twins and his son and the mother.
Yo, y'all walk right into the good one.
Run the battery for me, please. Thank you. Thanks. All right, thank you. Got it. Got it. Thank you. All right.